So I just want to show you what we're doing over here. We love the pottery. This food is made with real meat. We are using freeze-dried raw food. This is actually raw food that has been freeze-dried to help protect your pet's health, because all animals need raw food. And I do recommend adding things like peas or carrots, even apples, watermelon. Those are all safe things for your puppy. But for a daily diet, this is made out of real meat and vegetables. We are feeding it to all of our dogs. This food is made with real meat. It also is totally nutritionally balanced. And if you look at the ingredients, you can recognize what you're feeding your dog. And I love that about this pottery. It's so healthy. I also do a lot of supplements. I see tons of health benefits in myself and my dogs when I'm doing supplements for all of us. So we just incorporate supplements into everything. So we are using a jar system. I just wanted to share that this has been amazing, because you never want your dog to get overweight. It's really important to keep them at a healthy weight. So this jar system is so wonderful. You can put all the food that your puppy needs, supplements, treats, anything that you're gonna feed your puppy that day, and then pull from this jar. If puppy wants a treat, you can pull from the jar. If puppy went potty, use the jar. You can pour some in a little baggie, go out and train. I recommend feeding at least 1 meal out of your hand and at least 1 meal in the crate. And then another meal can be fed, on the kitchen floor. But you want to keep the crate a happy place. You want to keep the puppy coming to you. So having a little jar, and then when the jar is gone, puppy's gotten everything that he needs or she needs for the entire day. So step 1 is the food. It's really important to measure out the food based on your dog's weight. So a new puppy will generally be eating about 2/3 to 3/4 cup every day for the entire day. So we're going to measure out the whole day's worth. So step 1, we're going to measure out the whole day's worth of food. So this puppy is going to get 2/3 cup. So I've got a third measuring cup, and we're going to do 2/3 cup. And then the puppy is also going to be eating a heaping teaspoon of the freeze-dried raw. I also use the freeze-dried raw for treats. So you can put a couple of more in for treats, like maybe 3 or 4. So that is the food for the day. Not a lot, but it's all your puppy needs, and you don't want to overfeed, you don't want to underfeed. So this can be divided up into 3 meals. Okay, step 2, supplements. I told you I love supplements. So the first supplement we're going to do, this is the most important one. I want everybody to have this. This is the Gastro Pro Plus. It comes in a little heart-shaped chew, as you can see. This has prebiotics, probiotics. It's got herbs that help soothe the gut. It also has digestive enzymes that help break down the food, so your puppy is getting digesting more food. And it also has pumpkin in it to help soothe the gut. So this is a power-packed little chew. And the puppy is only getting a half a chew a day. So I just broke it off. See this? So I'm going to put 1 in the jar, and then I'm going to feed 1 to the puppy in the morning, so that we're getting twice a day. If you notice loose stool at all throughout the day, you can give a 1/4 of a chew. So say, lunchtime comes and puppy's got a little loose stool due to stress or whatever, you can give puppy a chew. It's okay. It's not going to overdose on this. This is all food-based, so you're good. The second thing that's really important is dental health. Most people get behind on brushing the teeth. Now, brushing the teeth is always recommended, but this, if you can't brush your dog's teeth, or you don't want to, or the puppy hates it, this is what you need to use. This has Scandinavian sea kelp that will help protect the puppy. It's also a super green. It will help the puppy with growth and development. Their full-grown canine teeth will come in better. This is a wonderful chew. So we're giving half once a day. So you can feed it directly to the puppy, or you can put it in the jar. And that is really important. Now, we're also doing bladder support. This is only needed if your puppy is having trouble holding it all night, potty training, maybe piddles a little bit with excitement. This helps. So this is a large chew. So I'm only giving the puppy about a fourth chew twice per day. This can help protect against bladder infections. It's got cranberries, it's got glucosamine, and it's a very wonderful supplement. So we're gonna give puppy one, and we're gonna put one in the jar for later on. And then if your puppy has any kind of tear staining or saliva staining anywhere that you notice, you can do this little chew. And according to the instructions, you'll give one chew daily. So you can just throw that in there, and you've got your day's worth of food. Now we do also have a multivitamin. This is just a daily multivitamin that you can do. I find this optional. The others are the most important, but this is a multivitamin that covers 10 different things. That's why they call it the 10-in-1. We're giving puppy a half a chew a day. And then another really important one, oh, I've got it right here. The immunoshroom. This is really critical. Puppies they have an underdeveloped immune system, and so they're at risk of some illnesses and things, so we want to make sure to protect puppy. So I want everybody to have immunoshroom. We're only giving a fourth of a scoop of the immunoshroom. And this is power packed. This is medicinal mushrooms that have been proven healthy for dogs. And we sprinkle that in, and then we shake it up to coat everything. And that is the puppy's food for the entire day. You have everything you need right here. Okay, step 3, you've made your food for the day. And you can even make a couple of these up for the week. You know, you could food prep in advance if you have a few jars, something you can food prep. So what we do is we feed, like I said, at least one meal in the jar. So we're gonna divide this up into 3 meals. So I still have enough for 2 more meals. This is a puppy bowl. I like to use either stainless steel or ceramic. This is for an older dog. This is for a puppy. Now, one thing that you can do, especially if puppy's having digestive upset, is bone broth. So bone broth, this is a wonderful bone broth. It's a superfood, so it'll be healthy for your puppy. But for a little puppy, you only need about a fourth of a tablespoon, and then a 4th cup of water. And this is water I've warmed so that the puppy can have a hot meal. We do hot meals over here. And we put that in with the puppy food, and we're gonna let it soak. Now we're gonna do a little bit of fish oil. They don't need a lot. This says 1/4 teaspoon, and I find put it right over the bowl, close in so it doesn't squirt out, and just do 1 squirt. You only need to do that once a day, and then it's ready to go for your puppy. Your puppy has a nice, healthy meal. And look, he just loves this. This helps keep the crate a happy